Take your hands off that jewelry, now. The words cut through the airport jewelry store, loud enough to stop conversations mid-sentence. Travelers froze. Employees glanced at each other. At the center of the scene, an elderly woman stood still, her hands trembling. She wore a faded beige coat, clearly old, and clutched a thin plastic shopping bag. Her finger had barely touched the glass display. Nothing more. The saleswoman stepped closer, eyes sharp with disgust. A security guard began moving in. No one in that store imagined that just minutes later, every single voice inside would fall into complete silence. The airport was alive with noise, boarding calls, rolling suitcases, hurried footsteps. The jewelry store sat under bright lights, surrounded by gold, diamonds, and watches worth more than most homes. The elderly woman had entered slowly, almost apologetically. She didn't ask questions. She didn't touch anything again. She only looked like someone revisiting a distant memory. But in places like that, simple clothes were treated like a warning sign. Judgment came fast, and it came without mercy. The saleswoman crossed her arms and blocked the display. "I said, take your hands off the jewelry, right now." The old woman pulled her hand back immediately. "I'm sorry. I was just looking," she said softly. The saleswoman let out a short laugh. "Looking? Do you have any idea how much these pieces cost? This isn't a flea market." A few customers pretended not to hear. Others heard everything and chose silence. The security guard stepped closer. "Ma'am, you'll need to leave. You're disturbing the customers." "I'm already going," the woman replied, gripping her bag tighter. But before she could walk away, the saleswoman added loudly, "It's always the same. People who come in just to dream and smudge the glass." The elderly woman stopped. She didn't argue. She didn't defend herself. She lowered her head. Her eyes filled, but no tears fell. Life had taught her how to cry quietly. Across the store, a man watched everything. He hadn't spoken. Not yet. The man wore a dark, tailored suit, calm posture, expensive watch. He didn't rush. He observed. The saleswoman returned to the counter, satisfied. The guard relaxed. The elderly woman walked slowly toward the exit, until the man spoke. "One moment." Every head turned. He approached the woman gently. "Are you all right, ma'am?" he asked. She took a breath. "I'll be fine, son. I've lived through worse." The man closed his eyes briefly. When he opened them, something had changed. He turned toward the saleswoman. "Do you know who she is?" The saleswoman scoffed. "She's a problem. That's who she is." The man stepped into the center of the store, pulled out his phone, and made a short call. "Can you come here now?" He ended the call. The noise in the store faded. An uncomfortable stillness spread. Minutes later, the store manager hurried in and froze when he saw the man. "Mr. Harrison, I didn't know you were here." The man pointed to the elderly woman. "Tell them who she is." The manager swallowed hard. "She is the original founder of the holding company that owns every jewelry store in this airport." Faces drained of color. "And," the man added, voice steady, "she's my mother, Eleanor Harrison." The saleswoman stepped back. The guard looked away. Eleanor didn't smile. She didn't raise her voice. She said calmly, "I only wanted to see if you still made the necklace I designed 40 years ago." No one spoke, because at that moment, the entire store was silent. Humiliation is loud when it happens. Regret is louder when it's too late. Eleanor Harrison walked out wearing the same worn coat, holding the same plastic bag, carrying the same dignity she always had. Some people display gold behind glass, others carry value in their history. Before judging someone by their appearance, remember this. You may be standing in front of the person who built everything you admire. If this story moved you, comment, "Respect has no price." Like the video, subscribe to the channel, and share this story. Because respect should never depend on how someone looks.